Are you pro-choice or pro-life?
I'm pro-choice.
Pro-choice?
Pro-choice.
Okay, cool.
Honestly, I'm pro-choice. I think people should do whatever they want. Be whatever gender you want. Have a baby. Don't have a baby. But me personally, I would never get an abortion just because that's killing my own child. And I was faced with that option. Like I could have had an abortion. And they told me about how it works. They go in there and they suck them out limb by limb.
Yeah, they literally rip them apart.
It's horrible. I can't even think about that. And my cousin, she had an abortion. She wanted to kill herself. Like,
yeah.
It's horrible. I would never want to. And my son, he's perfect. He's a blessing from God. Like, even though I'm 19 and I'm by myself, my baby daddy is terrible. Like, he doesn't help me with nothing. He's abusive, horrible. But my son, like, he's literally the best thing ever. Like, he's perfect. He's so cute. He has like little dimples. He's just so happy. And he's so smart too. Like, I love him. Like, he was definitely meant to come here for a reason.
How old is he now?
He is 1.5. He'll be 2 in November.
One is great. 2.
Yeah.
Good
but
luck.
I don't shame anyone who has an abortion. Like, I would never shame anyone. But me personally, like, I just would never do it for myself. That's why I'm pro-choice, because I think people should do whatever they want to do.
All right.
Me personally, no.
The reason why I'm not pro-choice is because of what you just said at the end. I disagree with the last statement. I don't think people should be able to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
I think that we should have laws restricting people from doing whatever they want. Especially you guys as young ladies. There's a bunch of losers out here that really want to do stuff to you guys. And if they could just get away with doing whatever they wanted to you, I think that would be an ugly world. When does human life begin?
When does human life begin? At conception, if that makes sense.
When does human life begin?
I think human life begins when the brain develops.
When the brain develops, okay.
I think like 6 weeks. 5
like 6?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Pregnancy.
All right. Okay, what is an abortion?
When you kill the baby, I guess. You don't let go of the baby. I don't know.
Okay.
Unalive it.
She said unalive the baby. All right.
Just essentially just putting it down.
Okay, putting it down, unaliving it.
Killing a baby.
Killing a baby.
Getting rid of it.
Getting rid of a baby.
An abortion, obviously, is when you have I believe, obviously, when somebody's conceiving a child, obviously when the child is grown and then they just don't want it, or they just can't take care of it, whatever, and they go get an abortion, which is technically just killing the child inside the womb, and to me, that's what an abortion is.
So my mom, one of her good friends, their family has this condition where all the men in their family are severely disabled. Like, they cannot talk, can't walk, severely. All the women are fine though. And
I want you to hold on for just 1 second, because that's a very dangerous line you're about to cross.
What do you mean?
So, have you guys ever heard of eugenicists?
No.
So eugenicists is racial cleansing. It's what the Nazis did. And part of that is they would also kill any deformed children.
Yeah.
So that's the eugenicist movement. You guys ever heard of a woman named Margaret Sanger?
She create
Planned Parenthood. Yes, she did. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yes, that's right. We had that discussion. She's probably one of the most famous eugenicists, and she's most known for starting Planned Parenthood. And she wrote letters to churches to encourage them to have black women commit abortions on their children.
Yeah. See, that's
and then
like
the other letters that it was black children, Jews, and deformed children. Like a eugenicist wants racial cleansing. They want the perfect race. It's the same ideology as Hitler. Anyway, Margaret Sanger was a eugenicist, and she believed in racial cleansing. And part of the way she wanted to do that was by instituting Planned Parenthoods in essentially the hood.
Right.
So she would place them all in low-income neighborhoods. And then she would get in deep with whoever the religious figure was in the neighborhood. And she said, if I can convince them, they can convince everybody else. So I think in all of the demographics in those locations, the number one users of Planned Parenthood are almost always black or people of color. I understand. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to change you guys' mind. But I do want you guys to have all of the facts. And the facts are, Planned Parenthood was made by eugenicists, which was a racist that thought people like me and you should be dead, and only people like her should be around. So this is literally an institution that is racist, that was set up to unalive black children. And in 2017, they said that the most dangerous place for a child to be in New York City was in their mother's womb, because they had a higher percentage of being aborted than they did being carried to term at almost any point of the pregnancy. So if you saw a pregnant woman, an obviously pregnant woman, it was more likely that she was going to have an abortion than she was going to have a baby.
Jesus.
Yeah. And you guys said something. You said putting it down and unaliving it. And I think that's because we all kind of innately know that what's taking place during an abortion is a death. And societally, because it's hard to say, yeah, well, they're just killing babies, because that's like a real weird way to be. We all kind of use language to, well, fetus. They're getting rid of a fetus, which is just Latin for small child. But we use language to desensitize and dehumanize the child in the womb. Full disclosure, I am what you guys will probably know best as pro-life. I'm an abolitionist, an abortion abolitionist. I believe that it should be totally gotten rid of. That's a very extreme view, I know, but I want most people on the streets' view of it, because my view is so extreme. I want to hear what other people think. I can't stand echo chambers. I don't just want to be around people who agree with me, because they're going to then they're going to tell me to go to imright.com and I'll never have another point of view. But to be honest with you guys, what I'm consistently finding is everyone believes that it's the ending of a human life. Isn't that weird that we're just kind of so flippant about killing the most defenseless people? Like, as a society, it's kind of odd.
Yeah.
And then to know where it comes from. I mean, abortifactia is much older than Margaret Sanger, but the most popular version of it right now was strategically placed in minority communities to unalive minority children. And in the Black community, we haven't really shot past 17%. We jump between 13 and 17%, but we have not risen from that. And part of the reason for that is because of abortion. It's not the number one, but it does play a part in it. Like, I don't want you guys to think that that's the number one cause. It is not, but it is a big part of it. And it's, to me, that's extremely sad. So I just want you guys to think about that. And I'm definitely going to think about the stuff that you guys said. And I appreciate you guys taking the time. My name's Greg, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Tyler.
Tyler? Thank you, man. You?
Jasmine.
Jasmine? Thank you so much, Jasmine and Tyler. You guys are awesome. Have a good day.
You too.
You too.
All right.
Yo, Jasmine, Tyler, y'all have a great day.